And over the weekend, the Price County Rodeo took place at the restored fairgrounds just outside of Phillips in Price County. I made my way over to see the action in person because who doesn't enjoy a good horse and bull riding time on the weekend? The organizer of the rodeo said that this year the tickets were completely sold out each night with a total of 1,200 seats available at the fairgrounds. A lot of work went into getting the rodeo ready, especially after major rain ahead of the time flooded the field and created a liquid mud stew where the competitors were supposed to compete. Thankfully, a lot of hard work and creativity allowed for the event to happen. And there were folks doing bareback, bucking bronco riding, bull riding, cattle roping, and even some mutton busting for the kiddos as young as 3 years old, with helmets, of course. A great time all around, and of course, even a little bit of barrel racing towards the end was a feather in the cap for the night, and hopefully everyone who made it out enjoyed the show, and there should be plenty more rodeo fun throughout the summer, I'm sure across our state and even up into the UP. My goodness, what a time that was, Conrad.
Yeah, how was it? Tell me about it.
It was really neat. You know, they were really, the bucking broncos, my goodness, those guys like hanging on to there, it looked terrible on the back.
Oh man, I don't know how they do it. That's just crazy.
It looked incredible.
It's unbelievable.
You ever been to a rodeo?
I have not actually. No, I have not yet.
Goodness.
How about you? How many times have you been there?
Just twice, and it's been very fun both times. It definitely makes you want to go back because each one's a little bit different.
Okay, so what's the unique part about that?
They had mutton busting at this one at the Price County, so they're riding sheep. They had kids as 3 years old with helmets. Some were really good at holding on, and others it was more like you set them on and they kind of just flopped off.
I hope no one got injured though.
I think everyone was all right. Thankfully, you know, it looked like everyone at least got off. They were able to walk it off, and you know, it was a good time. I'm sure they'll have a good one next year as well.
Yeah, it was probably very interesting in the mud, right? It was kind of like a.
Oh my goodness, I'm so glad.
Fun.
Yeah, they were. You know, thankfully they cleaned it all up pretty well ahead of time, so that was lucky.
Looks like a good time.
Exactly. But up next in News Watch 12 today, we'll be joined by Race Watch 12's Kate Heidemann for this week's edition of Race Watch 12. Stay with us. We're back in 2 minutes.